There's no word on the cause of the crash. The UN Children's Fund, UNICEF, painted a desperate picture today of starvation in Syria. 2 relief convoys reached the town of Madaya this week after a long siege by Syrian government forces. UN workers found severe malnutrition among children, and local officials told of 32 people starving to death in the past month. Lindsay Hilsum of Independent Television News filed this report.
Some food and medicine is now getting to Madaya and 2 towns besieged by the rebels. Today, a mobile clinic was allowed in. The health centre is full of people seeking treatment. Her 15-year-old son needs to go to hospital in Damascus, but despite the urgency, the Red Crescent and UN haven't yet managed to negotiate to get people out. Muadamir, less than 6 miles from the centre of Damascus, hasn't had the same attention as Madaya, but maybe it should. She's getting the telltale signs of malnutrition. Her mother pulls back her toweling jacket. There's no milk for children, she says. Look, her hands are getting thinner. The UN says 450,000 Syrians are living under siege across the country. Muadamir is held by rebels who the Syrian government is trying to starve into submission.
The regime bombarded the roads into our town. We're under siege. The road's been closed for 20 days now. There's no food or medicine.
Today, the Russians dropped humanitarian aid on Deir ez-Zor, a town held by the Syrian government and besieged by the Islamic State. At the same time, Russian aircraft continue to drop bombs on rebel-held parts of Aleppo. And Syrian children continue to live with the fear of hunger and death.
Western nations called an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council today to demand the warring parties in Syria end the sieges.